on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. Going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I love what Billy Burns does for this ball club. He's hitting over .350 on the season, so he's putting on a clinic at the plate, doing a great job of going with what he's given. That's made him an extremely difficult out.
Paulo Orlando is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Kendrys Morales will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. Can't track it down. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores. Salvador Perez will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Chopped weakly to the left. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Royals out in front, 1-0. Mike Minor gets the ball for the Royals in this one. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last outing, he didn't finish what he started, but he did throw a strong 8 innings, got his ball club to win.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Minor gets the sign, 1-1 on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Moustakas comes up with it. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone, trying to bunt his way aboard. Brett Gardner will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Colon scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third,
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Into the seats, 0-1. High pop-up. Morales just to the right of the mound, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Second inning. Mike Moustakas will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Solarte. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Billy Burns will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Minor's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Corey Dickerson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. For Chipper, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So striding in, Starlin Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Orlando. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Batting 7.
Brian McCann will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he falls behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Not a bad pitch that time. You'll get another look at it here. He just goes down and hooks it right down the line. As a pitcher, not much you can do about that one.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Right side, gets dirty and gloves it. The second for 1. Brett Gardner gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And Ellsbury's running. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Alcides Escobar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, 1 away. Stepping in, Christian Colon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Gerard Dyson will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jared Dyson.
Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Up next for the Royals,
Paulo Orlando strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here it comes, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Stolen base number 13 on the year. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1. Yonhervis Solarte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Burns. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can serve this guy hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Orlando is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The right fielder,
Corey Dickerson digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Minor has his target. Here it is on 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
the batter, number
Starlin
14.
Castro steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Into the box, Brian McCann, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. A pause and the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Gary Sanchez stands in following an RBI single his first time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Colon fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kendrys Morales is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get.
And this misses the.
It's much easier to get a better view of it.
The catcher, Salvador Perez. For ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you.
Anderson's there. 2 down.
The third baseman, number
Mike
8.
Moustakas stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Striking out his last time up. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Didi Gregorius is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Minor into the windup. 1-0 on its way. And that's too high, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Not the best of starts to this 4th inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
And if he thinks you're not paying close enough attention, he'll beat that out.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Brett Gardner will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if you can put those other ABs behind him.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Yonhervis Solarte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at 3rd base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
He's set. Here it comes. Chipper Jones stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
The right fielder, number 13.
Well, he's hoping to just get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is now 8 hits he's allowed already, so he's got to be running out of chances to turn things around.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. Corey Dickerson will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to 2nd. Cologne is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not. Billy Burns will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. First delivery to him on the way. Alcides Escobar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
A quick out number one.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in, Christian Colon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Gerard Dyson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Tough play for Castro. Throw in time at first for out number two. Paulo Orlando steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
All even now, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Starlin Castro comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Perez waits on it. 1 away. So 1 away now for Brian McCann.
Ryan McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
High and deep to straightaway right. Burns going back on it. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. For McCann, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out and a runner on second base. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Line softly toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Now batting,
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Gordon has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Standing in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Colon is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Kendrys Morales will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Hit in the air to center field. After it is Ellsbury. He's got it 1 away.
the catcher, number 13.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mike Moustakas stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Alex Gordon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Kansas City. They still trail here. Yonhervis Solarte will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
The batter, number 10.
Chipper Jones stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Colon is up with it. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13.
Corey Dickerson will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here. Leading off the inning, Billy Burns. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Christian Colon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, you know, even 4-run leads have a tendency to disappear when you can't find the strike zone. He's got to figure it out here quick before things get away from him.
Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Settling in now, Gerard Dyson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Kevin Long will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Kendrys Morales gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Solarte is there for it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now as the former #1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. On the ground to the left side. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
First baseman number 3.
Now in the box, Brian McCann. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Payoff pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Didi Gregorius stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Burns. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field as they open up a 4-run lead.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and it's going to make him even madder now.
Kelvin Herrera will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
And Gardner will beat it out, safe at first base.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. Watching it all the way onto the barrel of the bat, that's as good a form as you're going to see.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, Escobar. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury moves over. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Mike Moustakas will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Alex Gordon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. 2 out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Billy Burns will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
The batter, number 2.
Alcides Escobar stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Chipper Jones will lead things off when we come back. Home half of and there indeed is Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Corey Dickerson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate, and this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Fact, that just about got him in the coconut.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Got him. Into the box, Brian McCann. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. To first, Morales ranges to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself. And now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Christian Colon will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Brian Mitchell will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Christian Colon is at the plate as he watches ball one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in now, Gerard Dyson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Nipped the corner, 2-2.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Paulo Orlando stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This is in the air out to right. After it is Dickerson, and that's the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Kendrys Morales. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Loop down towards short. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to...